Hello again. Well, it's 9 o'clock, just before 9 p.m. on 20th or 21st of July. And obviously, I'm still in this bloody car park. There's a dumped car there. I'll spin round up. Back to the same spot. Finally, after a year and a half of fighting a non-molestation and occupancy order that my ex pushed against me through the courts for the past year, 18 months, 19 months, on the 12th and 13th of July, it was dismissed because she's full of Anyway, so the truth came out and they've been dropped, completely gone. I'm now granted access back to my property, but by written agreement through the mother, which is unbelievable. Judge opened up the line of communication between myself and the children's mother. I mean, because how do you co-parent with someone who behaves that way? What else? It's just been tiring, really tiring to try and keep your job, live in your car. Just drained. So, although the judge has seen me and said, I don't see you as a violent, aggressive abuser. I'm not awarding her an occupancy order. I'm not awarding her a non-molestation, but she had to give undertakings to the court to no longer keep sending me abuse. And it's just gone on and on. I'm losing track here. So social services, even after this has been dismissed, have still started so my daughter just messaged me. I don't know what's going on. So even after all of that has been dropped in the courts, social services still do not want to give me any leeway with my children. They're still saying your contact must be supervised. Number one, we don't accept. We want proof from the courts. Once we've got proof from the courts, we still want you to do parenting calls. We want you to do parenting assessment. They tried to push me down a domestic violent road, the violent abusers road. I told them, piss off, pretty much. I'm not a domestic abuser and I'm not doing it. So that was brought up in court, and that's been dismissed. The social worker then wrote a report for the mother telling the judge how she should make the award in mother's favour, that he's worked completely outside of his own job description. The malpractice is shocking. This guy has written that she should be granted the non-molestation occupancy orders, that I should be truly limited to my children, that I shouldn't be allowed within 100 meters of the property I own. This is from a social worker who's supposed to be the one who cares for our children. Clearly, he just cares for the mother. Things have just gone on and on and on, and I'm tired. I'm not giving up. I won't give up because I have God with me all the time. He's taken me through the storm and the battle. I don't know why, but he's with me in it, which is why I won't fail, which is why I'm still strong. It's not to say it doesn't drain me. So my story continues. This is March, April, May, June, July. 5 months. At the moment, the financial order has been pushed back. That's been put off. Her solicitors have managed to do that. So there's no I don't have the money to live in a property. Although I own a property, I can't be housed because I'm legally entitled to enter my home. And then the amount you pay with child maintenance, and then I have to pay a car. Lucky I'm paying the car, or I wouldn't have somewhere to live. It's just a mess, a huge mess. Honestly, don't know. I don't know. Just keep going and wait for the next court date. So the finances I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the child contact order. I've put in several complaints to social services, found out no matter what, there is no governing body that you can complain to. The only thing you can do is put in complaint after complaint and get up an internal audit. You can imagine how shit that will be. They just cover themselves. It's like marking their own homework. But the social worker should be struck off with writing a biased report, complete favour of the mother, and saying grant her everything, telling the judge how to do her job. This guy should not keep his job. But he talked about in a core group that once he screws up in this family, my family, if he's deemed to or found to have done a poor job, he'll move on to another family. I mean, come on, really? It just goes to show that this is a mess. The system's a mess. My ex-wife still blocking contact. I finally got contact the other week, and she only gave me 2 hours, but it's supposed to be 8 hours. Then plays the game of, oh, well, I wasn't sure if it was 2 hours or 8 hours. We both have written confirmation of that, yet every time I had, 4 days I had contact. This is like 2 years nearly this has been going on, and I've seen my children about 6 times. So 4 times were with her brother, and each time that was 8 hours contact, no issues. But now it's with my sister. It's all forced anyway, because it shouldn't be with forced contact, supervised. They only gave us 2 hours. It's just people just abusing the system, and nothing happens. Anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough. There's so much that could be said. I need to do smaller videos bit by bit. God bless you all.